Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick video here on the Route Savvy software that I've been looking at, the mapping software to replace the streets and trips. And I have just loaded up a project file here for the Kansas City territories. Had a few part-time territories there that I was looking at doing some things with. So let me load this up. I'll show you a couple of features that this thing has. So these are the three part-time territories. As you can see here, whenever this loads up, there's just I've got a north, a west, and an east here. But as you look at it, you can see that there's a few things here that look like they're not in the, in the right spot. So onto our workload spreadsheet, we could make the adjustments. But this allows you to make some wholesale changes pretty easily, just changing these into another folder. So I'm just going to click up here, and you can just kind of group these guys together that you see. Whoops. And you just do a right click. I want to move these over to another folder, and those I want to take those orange dots, I want to move those over to territory number 2513. So I just do that, and then that looks like that's I think that's a purple, maybe a bluish. So I want to save those right into that particular area, and then that moves them into the folder for 2513, and then they become part of the routing process. So for the purposes of this, I'm just going to unhighlight the other two territories in that particular view, just so I can work on this territory. This is another rep home. I'm just going to take this out of there so it's not messing me up. Okay, so here's the rep home here. So we've got that. We'd want to make sure that we brought that into any of the work that we do here. So this territory is around 30 customers total, I believe. So we want to, we just want to create some territories just like we've done in the past, and this makes it really easy to do. So with this, let's just create 3 different days here. So you can just do that. I'm going to bring in the reps home, which is right there, and then close this off. I want to save this shape. I'm going to save this as day number 1. I want to just give it have it a little bit transparent. So I've got my day set up there. Again, very much like streets and trips, you want to add visible locations as stops. You do that. You come to Route Planner. Let's put Virginia Parker. Let's make sure that that's the first stop and last stop of the day. We then want to optimize this, and then that's the route that it tells us would be the best for the rep to take. So then what this does is it saves this as route number 1, and then I want to just change this to day 1 on here. I want to save that, and then it'll allow you to make multiple routes, multiple daily routes up. So come up here to route again. I want to go to new route and day 2. Click my save. All right, and then let's see, I want to create another day here. I'm going to go, I'll bring in the reps home there again. I'm just going to kind of go this way. And save the shapes. I'm going to say this is day 2. That'll be green. Want it to be transparent. And again, I've got the rep home in there, so I want to add these as stops. Oops. I want to make Virginia as the start too. Now I want to optimize that again. So that is my day number 1, day number 2. And then I want to go to a new route, and I want to make this day 3. And on this one, let's see, I'm just going to those are my stores for that day. And then I also want to go here and I want to make sure I dial down into Virginia's house, and I want to add that as a stop, and I want to add it as the end. I want to go back out to my territory, and I want to add these as stops. So there's my stops again, and again this was going to be day number 3. I want to optimize, and then that's my territory for day number 3. Okay, so then what's pretty neat about this particular software package is that it allows you to then export these particular days in stop order. So it's going to have Virginia Parker first stop all the way through this day, and you can export this out as an Excel file or CSV file. So we would want to, I'm just on this day number 1, route number 1. I want to get directions here. I go to the directions tab, I hit export. I want to export this in a CSV file. I hit next. I just want to open this up. I know I'm going fast here, but it really is, once you get a feel for it, you're going that quick. All right, let me go. I want to open up I have a file here. Let's see. This is, I kind of created a template. This is to be determined what we do here, but essentially this is day number 1. You can add in your stop minutes. This is in order of how the rep would be run from Virginia's house all the way through. We can include anything that we want to that's on the original file. These are the visits per month, any kind of RSC information we have on there. If we had fixtures that were in the store, we could also include that on here. We could add whatever we wanted to on this particular file. So then let's see, let's go back to I want to go to the route planner. I want to go to day number 2. I want to get directions on this one. I want to export it. Same thing, I go here, CSV file. I want to open this up. I just want to go back over to my territory schedule, and for day number 2, and I just want to paste it in here. And again, same thing here. And let's go to route planner and day number 3. Get directions, export it. We want it in a CSV file, and we want to just copy that guy, bring it over our territory schedule for day number 3, and we want to paste it in there. Again, all this information we could do whatever we wanted to. And I think on this file here, if a rep is running this particular territory, they're looking at this and being able to see which stores they need to go into on any particular week. This is I'm kind of thinking that they would use this as a we could have it in their handout. We could certainly then we would save this file as territory schedule, whatever that was, 2513. We could save that, and that one's done, and then we could send that over to them. They could then keep track of their stops that they hit each week. If need be, they could then email that to the DM, whatever we needed to do. But that's how easy this system is. I mean, that was one route, made a complete schedule in, gosh, I don't know, probably 10 minutes or so. Pretty simplistic, easy to move some things around in there. I think it would be just as easy to move, if you're going down from 4 routes down to 3 routes, whatever you needed to do. I think it would be pretty simplistic. And then if you wanted to just save this particular territory, the work that you've done there, you would just save this project file, and we could just save this as, territory 2513, and we save that. It's in our downloads, and you've got it saved. So you could always reload this particular territory if you wanted that, and then reload any other territory that you wanted to and start working off that. So that's it for now. If you see anything on there that a wish list or something that I didn't go over, shoot me a message. I'll see if I can't figure it out. See ya.